are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Recovery Room. My name is Nick, and as you can see, we have guests with us today. We have special guests down below me. If you've been watching me streaming Jedi Survivor, you'll know that I've mentioned a podcast a couple of times on it. So here with me are the people from the podcast. So we have Mike, one of the hosts of the podcast. We got Pete, the guy whose voice you hear narrating everything at the top of the podcast. And then we have Nick, who usually has a nickname, and I didn't think of one. So if you want to hear the nickname, you got to check out Sky Guys podcast. So hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm like speaking for you guys, you know.
What's up? What's going on?
If you have been on this channel for a while, then you might recognize them because we did the same exact thing with Fallen Order. So we're going to do just the opening section of the game today, probably just getting off the first planet, maybe a little bit into that. And then either next week or, you know, we'll have more details for that. We're going to do on the Sky Guys podcast going over the whole plot and everything in the game. So, yeah, I guess we'll, for the audience, for them to know, where are you guys in the game?
I am right. I'll go first. So I'm just gonna say I'm in basically the beginning of chapter 5. So I am on the Shattered Moon for the second time.
I don't even remember where I am. I got to the bar, maybe.
Right? I think you might have been on Jeddah.
Yeah, I think I just got to. I did a little bit on Jeddah, not much though. I did a little on Jeddah, but I've been, as you guys know, not playing this game because I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, I'm only about what the game says is 20%. So just fought a guy with one arm. Too much away from people who haven't played the game, but there is a guy with one arm.
Right, that's gonna be the tough thing is not spoiling too much ahead of. We're gonna try our best not to talk about what's past this point. If you guys want to hear what's past this point, here's talk about it. Check out Sky Guys. I actually, in my right when I beat the game too, I was like, as the credits were rolling, I was like, all right, let me talk about my feelings, and then I was like, you know what, no, let me hold it in, let me hold it for the podcast. So, I got some feelings I need to get out. All right, yeah, I guess we'll just jump right in, right? Should we do, for the sake of just like everybody on the same page, do you want to watch the Fallen Order story, like synopsis that it plays in the beginning, or do you want to just jump right in?
We should just jump right in.
Jump right in? Okay. If you don't remember what happened in Fallen Order, Sky Guys just put out an episode basically recapping everything of Fallen Order, so. Alright, so I guess I'll just start New Journey. Unless, should I do New Journey Plus? I haven't even seen this. I don't even know what comes with the New Journey Plus.
Can you save multiple journeys, or are you gonna lose your journey?
No, I think you can do multiple. I guess
Try the plus. See what happens.
you get new lightsaber blades, 3 new perks. Although, you know what? I'll do New Journey because I don't want to accidentally spoil like some late game stuff that might, you know, some gear you might get that might belong to a person, and you'll be like, wait a second. So, okay. I'm gonna do Jedi Knight so I don't embarrass myself. And then
I'm on story mode.
Yeah, I'm on the easiest. I can't be bothered with a challenge.
So maybe I'll do Grandmaster.
Story mode's an option.
Yes. Parry time does not matter at all. You can just press the parry button and you're good.
I've been on Padawans. I actually have one step above that.
You thought story mode was the title of what's below it.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mike.
There's a whole.
This is why. All right, so I'm gonna, as you pick this, I'm gonna be stupid. What's the parry button? I can't figure it out.
It's L1, like with the button you use to block.
Right. Okay. You just have to time it correctly.
Yeah, so like you can hold it down pretty much, and your block meter will go down. But if you press it at the right time, it doesn't really impact your block meter at all, and then you knock their block meter down. It's
right.
like a.
The more you know. At least I'm well equipped now for the last 80% of the game, or whatever it is, 40%.
Okay, so I might be a way to drop down levels to get the story mode.
Yeah, just to breeze through it. I mean, if you gotten this far though, but all right, I'm just gonna do Jedi Knight just for the sake of getting this going.
Yeah, you can change it whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
All right, I'm gonna make sure that you guys aren't on screen. Ah, right. right as when the menu was going, I was like, wait a second, is that Coruscant? And then obviously it ends up being Coruscant. So. Cal Kestis. Did they say how? I think this is 5 years later after the events of the first one.
I believe Nick, correct me if I'm wrong, this is supposed to be around the same time as Kenobi in this show.
Yeah, I don't remember what the first game was, to be honest, but this one is the same year as Kenobi, which was 10. I think the first game was 15, so I think 5 years is
I feel like when in doubt, Star Wars is just like, yeah, 5 years. Yeah, that's fine.
or 10 BBY. I saw a post on Reddit that shows that basically every character from The New Hope has been shown in the year 10 BBY. Luke, Obi-Wan, Leia, Vader, the list goes on. Solo, Chewie, everything takes place the same year as well.
Oh,
Like everything 10 BBY. You can recast the entirety just based on new actors from 10 BBY. I guess except Peter Cushing.
Oh yeah, that's kind of rough.
oh, thanks for the sub, by the way, Nick.
Oh, I didn't know you got it. It was popping up, and I was trying to make it pop up.
Here, I'll make it pop up now. Wait.
So Nick,
There it
when we
is. Yeah.
dropped- Nick, when we dropped this on the first time, where were we going to run to the Marquez Sisters garage?
So we got to find a way, Mike, that you could differentiate between the Nicks here, so I know who you're talking to.
Nick Bryan.
You can call him Recovery. Call me Nick. That fair?
I think that's fair.
All right. Well, yeah, I thought
Works.
we were going to say the Marquez Sisters. I did.
Of the Marquez Sisters showing up in this game.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Wait,
I think we don't need it.
Martez sisters?
Well, of course. They lived in that, literally in that, I don't know what it's called.
Port or whatever. I mean, there's probably multiple ones.
Oh, there's probably a million of them, but they lived in one of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, that port comes back and they get bad.
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten to Bad Batch. I'm lagging on Bad Batch and I'm lagging on Visions. Those are the only two that I haven't seen yet.
Visions 2 was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think we were a little, not to say low on Visions 1, but I don't think it caught our eye as much. But Visions 2 was a nice breath of fresh air, for sure.
Big fan of Visions too.
Yeah, Visions 2 was very good.
Visions 2 or Visions also?
Visions Volume 2.
Yeah, Visions Volume 2. Very good.
Yeah, Volume 2 not as high up.
Let's see. Can you guys hear the audio of the game all right?
I can't hear audio at all. But
Oh.
hopefully the stream can.
Yeah, the stream's picking up the audio.
Okay.
I have a funny feeling it's just Zoom, because a lot of the times when we do our behind the scenes, if you guys have listened to the Sky Guys, a lot of times when we do our production during the show, Mike will go and hit a button, and then we just don't hear anything, so we sit there going, oh yeah, there it is, even though we haven't heard anything.
The worst is the outro. You play the tubes. We don't know when it's over, so we just kind of stay silent until you talk. Because you can't hear it at all.
So, I just wanted to see if you can actually go the opposite way. The answer is no. So,
Yeah, shove you forward.
that's the one thing we didn't troubleshoot. We didn't troubleshoot the audio beforehand, but I don't know if there's any way to do that now.
I think we're alright. We've all played through this, so we understand what we gotta get through here.
Yeah, this is a good part. I was thinking, how did I get myself in this mess? That's what I'm thinking at the beginning of my playthrough, which was, I think I played on release night. I think.
Stick with the plan. We'll be fine.
Yeah, it's definitely a situation that Cal finds himself in at the start of this game.
It's interesting too now that like I know this is a plant thing, like you guys didn't hear, but they're just like in their like undercover voice, they're like, stick with the plan, everything's gonna be fine. And I'm like, oh, of course, the plan to get Cal intentionally captured.
We're citizens. You can't
Yeah,
treat us like
I like how they say that, because it could go both ways. When they say stick with the plan, it's gonna be fine. You have to think, if you don't know the outcome here, that they're just going to meet someone in the Empire, and that's a big deal. So stick with the plan. We're going to be okay. We're not going to get randomly killed by this Empire that seemingly does that. So it doesn't spoil it, but it also it is foreshadowing, but it can also be viewed as like a way to make you believe it's real.
So I feel like an idiot because I was about to be like, what senator did you guys think he was gonna meet? But it's like clearly right here it tells you who it is. But I guess I wasn't looking over there. I was too busy looking somewhere up here. But
Yeah, I would say as far as I've gotten in the game, I'm pleasantly surprised they haven't like brought in any outside character outside of the ones from the first game.
yeah, there is actually no, it's I won't say anything. I was about to spoil something. I don't want to spoil anything. Let me see on the Zoom if there's any way that I can share the audio.
I think it's a separate issue, but I wouldn't go nuts.
Yeah, sometimes with Zoom too, you when you go to share video, you have to like select share audio as well. If you don't select it, just want to that's it off.
Alright, so when the next cutscene starts playing out, I'll mess around with it so that way we're not just sitting here watching Cal just stand, you know?
It is funny for us because we're watching this in a solid 7 frames per second.
Oh, really?
I mean, if I'm watching Zoom, if I'm watching the stream, it's coming in at whatever.
Right.
The game is 30 or 60.
But the stream is delayed, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but the Zoom is literally not 5 frames a second.
Well, maybe we didn't troubleshoot enough.
But this game has the modes, right? It has the performance mode and the quality mode.
Yeah.
Are you on performance here?
I'm on performance, yeah. I would prefer to have 60 frames and higher versus like 4K resolution.
Gets a hold of you. You'll wish you were dead.
Always
I
nice
used
to
to be
meet
the
you.
opposite, and then in this game I switched it to the. I originally had it on the quality. I switched it to the performance, and I was like, I can't go back.
Yeah, once you do action in 60 frames, that's kind of it.
Once you do action at 120, you don't want to go back to 60.
Yeah.
I still have other I'm just throwing down the column.
Yeah, right.
So it's funny in this scene, I actually tried to move, and I thought maybe me moving was interacting with that. But since seeing it now, it looks like it's all scripted, and I just had really good time.
Is the district secure? Yes.
Yeah, I remember I saw this
Better
senator
be.
too. I'm like, when did they get the banging?
These dogs are always
As-
sniffing
I
about.
just hit share sound. Do you guys hear it?
Jedi is a rare quantity
Yes.
these
Cool.
days. What else have you brought me?
And I'm happy they put Thanos in the game.
That's what race is that alien again?
They're from Utapau.
Right.
I don't know the race, but he's the one who tells Obi-Wan like
See that he is
help
paid.
in Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, it's that exact senator?
No, it's not the guy.
Oh,
It's the species though.
okay. I was about to
I don't know what happened with that guy.
Jedi Cal
I was about to have a Pete moment. I was gonna be like, how do you guys know that? You know?
Sabotaging weapons depots, disrupting supply lines, flaunting.
I don't know if I can change the volume at which you guys are hearing the sound, but at least maybe you can hear it now.
Failed
Nah, it's
coup.
fine.
No, it's perfect actually. It's low, but I don't want it to be too loud because then I wouldn't be
That
able to
was
hear
your
you guys.
doing, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
What do you
I
want,
don't know,
Senator?
apparently Cal's doing a lot of shit for the last 5 years.
Confession? You already know I've been working with Saw Gerrera.
All right, so he's
Before I
reveals
deliver
he's
you
been
to
working with
Emperor,
Saw, so that
you
means he's
will
been doing
lead
some
me to the
questionable
remaining
things.
Jedi.
Which means he probably knows Jyn Erso.
It's just
Probably.
I feel like
Who's
they have to
resisting?
be setting up him being
I'll
in
find
live
out
action,
one
right?
way or
It's
another.
like
Sometimes
it's so
all
easy,
it
just-
takes
he's
is a
already there,
speech.
just
But
give
in
him the
that,
outfit.
I have
I don't
other
know where they
tools
put
at
it.
my
Completely agree.
disposal.
Like, what
Or
show
maybe
is in
I'll
that
just
time
use
period? They
this.
don't want to show him post.
Masters
Like they don't want to show him in a
lightsaber.
post-original trilogy
Jaro
thing. They want
Tapar,
to show him around this
a
time period.
traitor
I think.
like
Where?
you.
Oh.
Otherwise, you spoil future
And to think
games.
one day our children
No,
will
no
ask,
chance he dies.
what is this thing
Right, if he's in like a
This
post-original
relic.
trilogy thing.
of a corrupt institution destroyed by its
Oh,
own
there's
arrogance?
BD.
Arrogance is a trap.
It's funny. That whole recap of the first game, we made it the
I'm
entire
sure
recap, and
the
we failed
Emperor
to mention
won't
BD
mind if I
until
deliver
the
you
last
to
minute
him
and a
in
half.
pieces.
Big demand. We didn't say a word. Did you guys struggle with what I struggle with in this game, which
Did
is
you really think you could capture me?
every workbench I try
Got classified
17 different
military
combos
intel
with my
stored in your
lightsaber, and
yacht.
then just immediate as soon as I leave, go actually, and I go
Just
back.
brought it right
like
to you.
another half hour there.
Yep.
I take that.
Thanks,
Same thing with
BD.
all the hairstyles and
Burn for this.
facial hair and
That's
outfits.
mine.
I don't really change BD much, but I change my lightsaber like 5 times an hour.
All right, here we go. Oh man, I gotta get used to. Which styles did you guys use? The stances, I mean. Oh shit.
So I just have 3 dances right now. I use the dual lightsaber. Dual and double, I think it is.
That all you got, Senator? Come on out. Talk.
I didn't even know there were stances. I just didn't swear.
So you're really not that far at all.
I'm at Jeddah, but I just mash square.
So, like, I'll give you this. I don't remember what exactly they're called, but I'm doing the Maul and the Ahsoka.
Okay. Same. I did the Maul and the Ahsoka also.
Oh, you're missing out on a good chunk of the game there, Nick.
It came out at a bad time for me. I got to go back to 3 years.
So
Just really great.
as far as parrying goes, if you get like a perfect parry like that, then you get that little red circle appears in them, and then you just press square once, and he does
Not
like
so
a
fast,
kill shot.
Senator. Hit it, BD.
My favorite move is when I pull the forward with the fourth ball of
And then
my
just-
saber sticking out.
Now
Yeah.
it comes to us.
It gets pretty advanced.
coming
Like
a little
I was
high.
doing the Ahsoka stance.
Really hot.
You can like throw one lightsaber in one direction, throw another one in the other, and like bounce them around and stuff. You can do some pretty cool stuff. This is where
It's okay.
the Uncharted influences
These
really
things happen.
really show. I don't know if you guys
Gotta
ever
get to
went
that yacht.
played the Uncharted games.
That was a close one, buddy.
Yeah, this is
It's not your fault.
it's taken directly from it.
Uncharted is this, but instead of lightsabers, is you shoot guns.
I feel like the end of this game, a lot of the mechanics in the first game like this, before the big game later.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I'm more invested in this game than I was Jedi Fallen Order. I think it's just not as clunky, but I also do understand that when you first start Jedi Fallen Order, you're not as skilled.
So
Like that, he's like a full Jedi. You know?
let's just witness stormtroopers in their full glory here. Oh no, I'm gonna put this down.
Great.
Oh wait.
Were they literally not hit yet?
Yeah, they won't hit you.
Literally, I think Brand 8 guys sent me over to Mandalorian. That's the one I don't know if it's in the game.
Oh, that one got close. All right, let's go. Except for there, the scripted part is when they're supposed to hit you. Okay. But yeah, I did the Ahsoka stance, and I also made the lightsabers white because I was like, well, that's just cool. You know, if I'm gonna do the Ahsoka stance, I gotta go all out.
You can't open
How
it.
you change the
You don't have anything for it.
You get like crystals.
Workbench.
Yeah, the workbench.
The blades.
I feel like I spent enough time to work bench.
You didn't know you could change a blade color?
No, it's
You didn't know a basic mechanic of the game.
gotta find that
Like,
yacht
I don't know
before
if
the
you're
Empire.
gonna go after Mike about the blade color now.
You
just changed that one lightsaber over and over again.
one thing that I wish they changed a little bit was this map. They didn't.
Yeah, the map is terrible.
It's good when it's good, but then when you're like, what's this over here, and you accidentally like zoom into a random thing, it's not great. Wait, where am I going? I beat this game, I
I
swear.
think much longer this game, yet I can't read the map yet.
the
There are
band direct.
times, and I actually think that's the spot you're about to get to after you kill these two troopers. I don't know where to go, and I just get stuck, and I'm just like sitting there for a good 10 minutes. Like, where do I go? I think it was right here, actually.
Whatever
Was.
intel the senator
Oh.
got
Right here, I had
stashed.
no idea
Hope
where to
it's
go.
worth the risk.
Double jump, yeah.
We
No,
never
no,
give
and
up
where you
hope,
are right
do you,
now, I
buddy?
didn't know where to go next.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, you know
I
what?
tried everywhere. Now I know because I did it. But
A lot of games, like especially like third-person action-y platformer games, make it really obvious. Like this part up here would be like yellow instead, but this game kind of just tried to like hide it, like, you know.
right, and then I also like a lot of times I forget that you can climb things that look like that. So I see that wall and I'm like, I don't know what I can do. It must have took me 10 minutes to find that wall.
A prediction that we were right about on your guys' podcast was how they would handle Cal in this one. So pretty much like all of his upgrades that you got in the first game are just his like standard abilities now.
Right.
Like the wall running and yeah, it's the same as, which is a ridiculous comparison, but it's true. It's the same as how they handled Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
Almost there.
I don't know if I played
Let's
Banjo-Tooie.
stop for a moment.
Yeah, it's like it's amazing and terrible at the same time.
Right. So, actually, you know, maybe I should have done a new game plus so you could see what I sunk all my points into. What I did was, because like obviously as you unlock new stances, you get new trees that you can go up to. You can reset all of your abilities once for free. So what I did was I did a little bit of everything until I figured out what I actually wanted to focus on, and then I reset everything. And those two stances, I just maxed them all up, like right at the beginning. So the rest of the game was just like survival and some force stuff. But I had my Jedi powers, like the saber powers, like halfway through the game already maxed out.
I knew there were stances, but I didn't bother even. I'm just like, that's something I don't want, so I'm just gonna ignore it, and I'm just gonna hit square.
One of them is really cool. One of them kind of sucks.
What are we looking
Uh,
for?
Yeah, there's one that's trash.
Male. Was last seen on Dock 27.
The longsword one.
I don't think we've gotten far enough.
Come on and fight!
I haven't even said
So Nick, are the stances similar to? Did you play Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah. So it's they shouldn't really call them stances, because like in Ghost of Tsushima, you know, like literally where you're holding your sword will affect.
Right. It like depends on what enemy you can handle with that stance.
So stances in this game, it's just like different, like you
Sabers?
pretty much different sabers and like the way you fight with them. Like obviously this is the regular one, so it's pretty balanced at everything.
Is the other one just like a dual blade, one holding two sabers?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I was aware of the stances.
And then there's two more that you unlock that have their advantages and disadvantages. Whereas like
One of them I hate. The other one I like. It's like very simple.
yeah, so like Ghost of Tsushima, like there's certain enemies like you gotta switch your stance, otherwise you're not gonna win. This
right, like the brutes.
this game you can do pretty much whatever you want to. It's just like
the eye.
some enemies will be more difficult, but you can play the whole game with
Spirit BD.
any stance if you want to. It's really more of like a play style comfort than anything.
which I like. You're not pigeonholed into using every stance if you don't want to.
So have you gotten to the end of this game?
Yeah, oh yeah, I beat it.
Have you? So when you beat the game, are there enough skill points to max everything?
So I don't know if you can max out every lightsaber stance in one playthrough, but if you go the route that I did, where you just choose the two you want, you can max those out, and then you still have enough left over for most of the life force and most of the force abilities that you get.
I see him.
I'm sure you could probably like, if you find 100%, you probably could just like.
Here we go. Now we get to use this one. Yeah, you unlocked the double blade in the first game. Yep.
the other two you're referring to, which I believe is two standard. One is a long sword and one is something else I'm not aware of.
Stim,
Those are
bud.
the new ones.
Yeah. And then the double, like the double blade, no, dual blade, you can only use it in the first one as like a special attack. Like he doesn't get to just like hold two and run around with that. It's like a combo finisher kind of thing. I believe.
Yeah, the long sword. The one like Kylo Ren just like
Yeah, I didn't get far enough in order to experience the
Oh, he hit me.
I think the last one I finished on that quest, I think I got to Kashyyyk or stopped. Once I got back to Zepho a second time, okay, I'm getting bored.
I keep trying to use abilities that I don't have.
Like, I should be able to do it.
Don't look down.
Yeah. I don't know how many of the new force abilities you guys have unlocked. But, oh, cutscene. But how do you feel about some of the newer ones?
I like what I've gotten so far. They are pretty cool. I did like flashback mechanics are better. Also, I think to show them.
Yeah. Classic Star Wars fashion. He could have had him. You could have killed him like 3 times already, but
Classic Star Wars is there's a door in front of you. Use the Force to open it. Nope, we're gonna walk around for 20
What
minutes.
took you so long?
Oh, you know, just hanging out, taking in the sights.
hanging out.
Been a while since I was on Coruscant.
So,
Thanks, Bode.
I guess Mike,
Why
you're
would you
further
have
along. How do you feel about Bode as a character?
Interesting guy, that's for sure.
When I saw the dock collapse,
From where I am, I like him.
Why make
Yeah,
it easy
same.
for him?
I'm literally.
Assuming he'll turn on me.
Heading to the yard. We'll meet
What makes you say that?
And Bravo
You
said
laughed?
no comms.
No comms it is.
I don't know what
Bravo
you're
knows
talking about.
best.
No, I'm not gonna. I won't confirm nor deny anything about Bode. Let's go down here, just because I only have 1 stim, but I would like to have 2.
We can kind of talk about this tier for a little bit.
Let's
I
stop.
do think it's interesting that like you get him and these other guys here, and you don't have like the usual you had in the first game with.
Right. So, I don't know how much into like future spoilers do we want to get, because you guys are still playing the game. Oh wait, I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone here. Oh, I was too high up.
Go ahead, Mike.
One mechanic of the game is on here also is that like when you roll a certain business, you're gonna die no matter what. You know, like,
Oh, right, because you have the double jump right away, and then you get a dash ability. So like in theory, you could fall, double jump, dash across, and be fine. But if the game's like, no, that was too high, it just you just die, even if it shouldn't actually hurt you.
I have to say, Cal's hair bothers me when you fall down. It just spikes it up instead of it.
How are we gonna get you across?
Something I noticed. It just spikes it up weird.
that change here.
Well, I'm not, you know.
Think you can knock down that crate?
I noticed that the first planet Coruscant in this game is very similar to the previous game. And then if you move on, it becomes this, basically becomes an open world game, right?
Yeah, it's like got like, so like Kobo is like a big open zone, and then the other planets are a little bit more like the first game. Like
Yeah.
there's room for exploration, but it's
That
kind
jetpack's
of
handy.
linear, but you feel like you can explore.
me to tell you how I
Kobo
got
though, Kobo is huge. You can spend hours on Kobo and not discover everything.
I have unlocked 56% of Kobo.
Who taught you to move like that?
My master. Every time I fell,
I don't even know how to check
he got
that.
me back on my feet.
Not the hollow.
Like a good teacher to me. Strong trooper patrol.
Looking for us.
Better us than the young.
I think I did a little exploring on it.
Oh, whoops.
Too much. I was getting side quests, and I was like, really? In this game, there's side quests?
There's a lot of side
Who needs a
quests.
jetpack?
Yeah, I was surprised at first.
A lot of rumors, a lot of side quests.
See that cable?
Once I got into that like Mike, just about where you are, I was like, you know what? A lot of the rewards for exploration in this game are those like you get like different forms of currency essentially, and it's all just like cosmetic upgrades. So at a certain point, I was just kind of like, you know what? I don't I don't care. I like how my Cal looks, and I'm just gonna stick with it at a certain point.
Yeah, the only stuff I really look for is like,
Stims, right?
yeah, I look for. I find a stim and it's I think up to 7 stims now.
Okay. I beat the game with
Okay,
8,
that's below.
and that was
No going
plenty.
around them.
Then we go through
I
them.
look for the. Whenever I'm in those
Already when
shops,
you are,
I look for like
Custis.
the most unique items, and not just like taking out shirt or like.
Got some company. This is friendly.
I just like looking.
Hey, fellas.
Like I like the lightsabers clean, not dirty.
Here we go.
I feel like that's the opposite. You know, they like it's like you look flip on board. I
Yeah, I have mine on Prestige.
There we go.
it's like putting pine tar on your
I
bat
gotcha.
in baseball.
We can call the lift with that terminal.
Wait, you're saying you like your lightsaber to look pristine, or you want it to look like it's been through some stuff?
Thing.
No,
On your
I like it
signal.
to look very pristine. Looks, you know, looks cooler.
All right, so this is the introduction of the mechanic when you have party members, you can have them do stuff for you.
Nice one, Kestis. Okay. You can fight.
Yeah, you too.
A rumor did come out today
I
that
don't speak binary, but I hear you.
Tim
BD.
Morrison is going to
Team
be in
effort.
Ahsoka playing Rex. I mean, it's kind of been a rumor for a while, but kind of surfaced officially as a rumor today.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
I mean, he's actually the right age for that, you know. So
Let's try up that
I
way.
can't
reading my
stand
mind,
him as an
Jedi.
actor. He annoys me so much. But, I mean, no one else can do it. It has to be him.
The Star Wars plot. You can only have certain people play certain.
Full set.
I mean, if they're clones of him, it's got to be him, right?
Sure. And you could do like.
well, he's
If he's around and he wants to do it, you gotta do it, right?
who's the voice of Rex in the animated shows?
He Bradley.
Yeah, the same guy who does the rest of the clones.
Cause like why can't you just have like him do the voice, right?
This place is a
They
ghost
kept
town.
Zeb's voice actor,
Coruscant's
so
changed a lot over the
Oh,
last
it's different because like it's an alien.
First days just being outside.
yeah. But if he's
I'm sure you can do that if you really wanted to. But it would look kind of weird, right? Like you can have someone else mouth the lines and then someone else
Oh.
actually say them.
you know, I'm thinking in like he's gonna be wearing a helmet the whole time, right? But no, Rex wouldn't be wearing a helmet if it's during Ahsoka. So yeah, never mind.
But you can do that, like if you wanted to, right? Like you could just have me standing there and not actually talking with my mouth, and just have someone else doing the talking. It would look a little weird, but I'm sure they with today's technology they can make it look somewhat.
You know,
realistic.
a lot of TV shows and movies just do that anyway. Like with the with the actual actor, they'll like
Let's
go
avoid
over
that
it
patrol.
and
Agreed.
like redub their own stuff a lot of times. That's like a thing.
Let me ask you here. BD, like how often do you let him scan stuff? Every time he pops up, you let him look.
I do.
Yeah, so I didn't even realize I just let BD scan that. So yeah, the answer is every time I get that prompt, I do it.
Hostiles.
Well, cover the room, Nick. I will ask you this because like there is a side quest in the video. Pay off for that.
Oopsies.
I hate probe droids.
Here.
I think I would do it if it was along my path, but after a certain point, I was just kind of like, eh.
There's a point on the sector planet where like you recruit
Use a stim.
I was also
Right here, bud.
completely stuck at this part in the game.
Oh, sorry, Bode.
You're stuck at this on story mode?
No, not the action part. After you kill them all,
All
I
right,
had no idea where to go.
Next?
Yeah, this game there was a couple of points.
Right here, I had no clue where to go. It took me another 10 minutes to
You
figure
did
it out.
you didn't see the
Bars?
obviously you didn't see the
Nope,
bars.
I didn't see the bars.
Do you like I think we've talked about this before, but like what is your like go-to genre of gaming? Is it not like third-person platformy kind of things?
No, it is. It's this.
Oh. Well, then
Trouble
never
finding
mind.
stuff in Zelda too, or
Nope.
Well, that whole game is the point is to just explore, and everywhere you go, there's something to
There's no
discover.
wrong answer. But like games like this, and like Ghost of Tsushima, and like You know, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead, stuff like that. Some of them are different games. And they're mission based more so than like story.
Uh-oh.
Help me, BD.
I don't want to die. That'll be embarrassing. For the most part, oh, that was it. Okay. If you like, the game gives you so many different like tools. Like when you get Bode, and then later on, you know, Marin joins your party. If you use them, and you use your force, and you use a little bit of everything, like most areas are designed for you to like use everything. You know.
I will say my favorite parts of this game is like when you get good enough with the stances and you can start like mowing down sort of the balance right there.
Let's double back.
Oh, see, I can't. I knew there was nothing down here except a
Some kind of
friggin'
rare mineral, I guess.
priorite shard, and I just couldn't help myself.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I get it. I get lost in that trap. It's like I don't even go down there. It's like, yeah, but there could be something there.
There's stuff.
I didn't spend a single priorite shard or anything. I didn't buy any. The only thing I bought was a mustache because I thought that was.
So is it literally just for cosmetics? Those different things you find?
Basically.
Like the only thing in the priorites I've bought so far.
Wait, sorry. I was like, I'm out of stim, so I'm like trying to think what I want to do next. What was the question?
When like didn't buy the key with the priorite room.
I think BD wants you to knock.
I didn't buy anything. I didn't like buy any extra stuff or anything.
I'll spoil this. Like, you have enough priorite to buy it. It gets you a stamp.
Oh, okay. See, this part had me going for a second because I was like, well, we got to go up there. Also, like, Bode has a jetpack. Like, why can't he just like lift us? You know, like.
Well, no. Remember, in Star Wars, people with jetpacks, they forget how to use them every once in a while.
That's true. Or it runs out of jetpack juice or something. Or.
Right. Or it never runs out of jetpack juice.
Like they had all these cool things, and it's like they should. And in reality, they become get out of jail free cards, and they have to make it so
The Emperor turned the
people
Jedi
forget how to
Temple
use
into
them.
his palace.
Right, 'cause I believe there is a point where Bode does catch you.
Something you can't stand the sight of anymore.
So it's like it's a thing, but like, you know, he'll just stay there forever, to the end of
On
time.
his high horse. Yeah, we got a jetpack, bro. It's like, don't help me. I'll run against these walls for a half hour.
This is the part of the game where I feel like if you add the dash ability, they can get different.
How long have you been working with Saw Gerrera?
Not long. A few jobs here and there.
I can
All right,
tell
so-
you're impressed him.
There's your
isn't easy.
No, I'm good at what I do, and I don't have
your
to-
tell. I'm just gonna turn on us. How long you working with Saw? Not long.
It also just conveniently disappears at lots of points.
I won't confirm nor deny anything.
All I know is there's one point in the game where like you're working with him again on a mission and like he disappears.
I think.
You might be able to use that crane to get across the bridge.
Do you actually think that like is the game hinting towards something, or did I just like laugh when you said Bode and you're like, there's the dead giveaway?
I think there are hints.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there are hints, and the laugh didn't help. But I had some suspicions, and then watching this again and seeing some of his dialogue makes it a little obvious.
Someone moved against the senator?
But I don't think, I could be wrong, I don't think he's going to be like a important villain, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like he's not the main villain of the game, because if he is, it sucks.
I would still think one-armed guy is our main villain of the game.
Yeah, and I'm sure...
That's my vibe too.
I'm sure Vader shows up at some point.
What a great main villain, one-armed guy.
Official name on Star Wars.
Oh no!
Vader can't be your main villain, though, because you have to beat the game. That would require you to beat Vader.
Right, that's why I'm always like, anytime you see Vader, it's always kind of like, man, I kind of wish he wasn't here, because like, if you beat him,
You can't fight him, you can beat him.
and then if you do beat him, it kind of just makes everybody else seem like. Wait, sorry, I'm trying to think while I'm doing this. You go that way. Every time you beat Vader, it's kind of like every time you put Vader in something and somebody beats him, it makes him weaker than you thought he was. You know,
Yeah.
like every single time.
The way that he was portrayed in the first game was great. It was like they were terrified when he showed up.
Oh yeah, yeah. He shows up and just wrecks everything. There we go.
I still have it's fun when you find the door locked and later on you can go unlock the door to the other side. Like, oh, cool, shortcuts.
Focus.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's good.
that's very Oh, I have a skill point. Let's see.
That's classic video game
Yeah, especially
mechanic.
that's why every time I unlock a shortcut, I'm like, all right, the game gave me this shortcut for a reason. Let's heal. That's very the other style of game that these games are influenced by, like From Software games. There we go.
There we go.
Oh yeah, you do like the spin, yeah, the little spinorama.
I don't think I've gone to that yet. I've done it.
It's a skill point you can upgrade to. So.
Yeah.
A lot of games do the shortcut thing without even saying it. In reality, it's like, oh, you have fast travel. You can't go to this place until you've been there. It's kind of the same thing.
That's something I really like that they add to this game is fast travel.
Going back to the ship was the worst part about the first game.
Right.
These parts always get me every single time because I'm like, I look at the map and I'm like, it says I should be able to advance here, and you're like, but where? And it's like, oh yeah, you got to squeeze through a thing.
Squeezing through is another classic thing. It seems like every game has it.
But you know what's weird though? It's weird how we always get jumped in cutscenes. Games used to do that because you know. Let me not. Wait a second.
It seems like a big fight.
Oh God.
I have to say, I feel like dodging this game is not that effective.
No, it's not great. See, every time you parry, you see his like his bar goes down if you do a good parry. See like that, and then it sets him up for you to do damage.
Right. That took me a little bit to figure out about. Yeah, this is kind of like a separate bar before you can start doing damage.
Yeah.
Don't think he was a
You
fan
were
of you
talking
either.
about the squeeze throughs.
Right. So squeeze throughs. Yeah. That used to be a thing in games because, like, it would be literally loading the next area and unloading the area behind you, because that's like what the technology would only allow you to do. But like a PS5 has an SSD drive in it, so like it can handle just loading anything. So I think it started off as like a necessary thing, and now it's just like
nostalgic.
That's what games do. You got to go through a quota.
Like every game has it now. Like Spider-Man has it. The Last of Us has it.
Worker
Ghost of
season
Tsushima
construction
has it. This
now.
game has it. It's like every game they want you to squeeze.
Can you repair it?
Yeah, because that was the only way they
Cable's
could
a
load
bit
the next
frayed.
area without
Not in bad shape.
chugging
Should be a quick
too much
patch
without
job.
losing like frames and stuff. Yeah.
I love this LED attention cable. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Ratchet and Clank even has it.
So I heard
Yeah.
you fought the Empire on Kashyyyk.
Yeah.
Hijacked a walker and broke open an Imperial prison camp single-handed.
That one
Getting
was
him to
beautiful.
admit his crimes.
Just the two of you.
There's something about Bode's
And some
face though.
friends.
The way he talks, he kind of like. I don't know
What
if he
about you, new
uses
guy?
too much mouth
Doing this for the
or not
credits?
enough mouth.
Credits
But
never
something
hurt.
about it's just a little unsettling to me. He kind of
My
like
daughter.
does like. He looks like he's a little bit in pain every time he
I have to
speaks.
say,
don't get to see her as often as I'd
question
like,
that you just
at least I
asked
can
is
provide
a
for her.
phenomenal one that needs to be a meme at
Must
some
be
point.
hard.
What?
I don't know if he's using too little mouth or too much
your mother?
mouth, but
I don't see
The
how
Empire
that could be
took her
used
from
out of
us.
context in any way possible.
no, not at all. Not. I don't think
Sorry.
it's possible.
Taking a lot of people.
More every day.
Fred is redeeming truth or dares.
Did you just do one?
You ever use one
I
of those?
think I'm not really sure
I'll
what
figure it
truth or
out.
dare or dare
It was a
you know,
scrapper on
entails
Brock.
in this sense, but I'm excited
You've
to
been
find
through a
out.
lot for being so young,
Just trying to survive.
aren't we all?
Oh, you're cashing in channel points.
Oh yeah, I had like 700.
I didn't see it yet. So
I just hit cash in truth or dare. Is there anything else I have to do? Or do I?
no, I guess you know, that's a new one. I haven't tried it out yet. Let me see what happens if I.
Redeem it like it's on the streamer to.
Oh no, see, because like I just redeemed it, so I don't think it worked because it would show up. It would say.
We got 8 people watching us right now.
Sick. Hello, everybody.
So for the 8 people watching, what the hell is a truth or dare?
Do I just ask you truth or dare? Is that what this is?
Yeah, like is this
Extension
like?
cable's holding.
Yeah, if you spend your channel points on a truth or dare, I gotta do the truth or dare. But it's gotta be
So pick one.
it's gotta be safe for work.
So do I pick one or you pick one? I forgot how to
No, the person that has
Use
to
that
do it.
terminal to rotate the billboard.
Yeah,
He has to do it now.
I have
Do
to.
do
Yeah,
it?
you have to ask me truth or dare.
Back to the bridge.
Truth or dare?
Dare.
I slice into Imperial comms for fun.
Well, it's gotta be safe for work and it's gonna stay with someone. I would imagine it's gotta
Syndicate
stay in
train,
the game,
but
right?
got on the wrong side of
Nah, it could be
the
anything. You want me to do like dare me to do an impromptu review of something? You know.
Cantina
Keep
on
it
Norset.
simple.
Call your crush.
I dare you
Twins threw him down
to
a mine shaft.
choose one
Friends ever
style
since.
of lightsaber and leave it the entire game. In
Uh.
terms of the workbench.
Oh, okay.
Like you'll pick the style, the blade, whatever it is, and you will not touch it the entirety of the playthrough.
Well, that's easy because I did that anyway.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be the opposite. Like
I
they
gotta
were
be honest,
changing.
do you even get to a workbench before you go off planet? Which is
I need to focus.
No, you know, it's funny. I did that in the my
Yeah, you just
first
didn't touch
playthrough.
it.
I just
Yeah.
didn't touch it. Yeah.
I feel like I'm at a point even so early where I'm like, I'm satisfied with this. I don't need to change it anymore unless something like super cool comes.
Solid crew, Custis.
Here's what I wanted. A lot of the new
got
ones,
us to
like,
the senator.
sort of like, yeah,
Sounds like he wants to double my cut. That right, BD?
Which one, Mike?
Long sword.
Long sword.
It is so when it's really really useful against those enemies that have like the big like kind of like Warhammer looking things. Super useful against them because they're slow to begin with. But I don't know. I always try to do if anytime there's a game that gives you like 2 different stuff, you can choose multiple
Hey,
styles.
Bravo.
I try to do like
Job ever goes according to plan.
2
doesn't it?
opposites. So like I did the Ahsoka stance because not great on defense, but like full on attack, and then I did
Thanks for security.
this one because it was the opposite. It was great for defense and crowd control, but like not great on the attacks. So like during boss fights, I would just switch between the two. I'd get their parry meter down, and then once it was down, then I would switch to like the single mid fight kind of thing.
How's the new guy doing?
Yeah,
Bit of a
that's a
talker.
good idea. It's a good strat.
But good in a fight.
I'm
I'll take it.
using
You gotta
two
flex the
stances,
gun.
not because
Senator
it's
can't
by
call for
choice,
help, he's
obviously, but
locked
those are
in.
the only 2 stances that are not
Try and knock him?
a classic lightsaber kind of stance.
Right.
So I'm like, those are the cooler ones, but I think I'm gonna probably stick with it, even getting the other stances.
Also, a great little thing that this game does that more games should do. I don't know if you noticed. When I was sprinting, the other people with us were sprinting at the same speed.
I just bet the
It was
twins
great.
at the
Games don't do
senator
that
had you in
enough.
their stuffed and mounted.
Oh my god, that's
Hey, I wanna cut
infuriating when they go so slow.
Hey,
and
Kat,
stop.
if you die, I get
Yeah.
Atlantis, right?
Sorry, Gabs. Not mine to get.
So now this is the
So
point where
what's
you're
the
meeting
plan?
Cal's new crew. This
Hey,
is
you have to sign our Rim City.
Not for long.
Senator has military intel on his personal terminal here. Could give
I
us
think it's
a
alright if
chance
you
against
spoil
the
something that's
Empire.
about to happen.
Problem is,
oh your
Gab's
truth or
secure
dare
blast
just showed up
doors.
finally on my thing.
even
I
the
guess
twins
it's a little
can't pry those
delayed.
bad boys
So.
open. How are we getting in?
You fellas got the yacht down, Jetpack. Then I'll work my slicer magic.
460.
With my lovely assistant.
I'll grab our transport. Be back before you know it.
I don't have any emotes yet. I actually just commissioned
Let's do this.
somebody to create like a whole custom emote pack for me.
Oh, nice.
So that's one of the perks of being subbed is you get access to like exclusive emotes and stuff. And you don't have to watch ads as when there's an ad break.
You got a jetpack. Use it.
We should sponsor a Sky Guys emote.
Honestly, I'll do a Sky Guys emote. I talk about you guys enough.
Thanks, twins.
Okay.
Oh, this is just twins. They don't know that twin.
Do they not have names? Are they just the twins?
It calls them the twins.
Always.
They're not here for spoilers.
Whoa, easy spoilers.
What's going on with you guys?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how everybody dies, right? You know.
Yeah. Maybe next
Rogue
time
One
you'll
all
check
over
the
again.
Civic
Like
Task
Rogue One.
Spoilers.
Hey, Cal. How you holding up?
I was
Just
watching
appreciating the view.
there's this YouTuber I watch,
Two beans.
Jeremy Johns. He's like my go-to guy for just reviewing things because we have very similar opinions on stuff.
I think I can handle that.
And he did a review of like the live-action Little Mermaid, and halfway through it, he just starts saying plot stuff, and he's like, "Wait." He's like, "No, I don't need to do a spoiler tag
Yeah.
for the Little
Just give me
Mermaid."
the heads
It's
up.
like you guys know what happens in the Little Mermaid, like, and if you don't, then like I don't know, it's not my fault then at that point.
There's a threshold. There's a threshold of how many years the thing's been out. If you still haven't seen it, it's kind of on you.
The internet seems to think it's like a month or two.
No, the internet seems to
First
think
things
it's
down,
like a
guys.
day or two.
The
tell the
the
choices
internet
about
thinks
the
it's 2 weeks before the thing is released. That's when you're on.
Yeah, that's actually a better thing. So,
It depends on what it is. Like a movie,
Hold on.
if you didn't see it, that's your problem after a month, I feel like. But if it's like a game, I feel like the time should be
All
longer.
clear, Cal.
because, I don't know.
Long
It takes
way to
longer
travel.
than an hour and a half to sit down and watch it, you know?
I'm always careful.
especially if it's a long
Save
game,
your
like
ass.
a 50-hour game.
Right, like if you didn't see Endgame and it's August of 2019, like too bad. That's on you.
For the record, I loosened it up for
But
you.
if you didn't finish
Nice
whatever
job,
game
Cal.
it is, whatever
Come
game you
on,
want, if you
we'll
didn't
bring you
finish,
down.
people are gonna keep their mouths shut about spoilers. They don't want you to
I'm on
ruin
deck.
your experience.
Quinn,
So
gas
I
on
guess
board.
you're kind of living through the experience. You're playing the game rather than watching.
So this part took me a while to figure out how to go down the side of the ship. I'm like, do I jump somewhere? Do I not? Because they hit that ledge very well.
And now,
So,
time for me and my
I guess we
lovely
haven't been fully paying
assistant to show you
attention.
how it's
So
done.
that senator in the beginning that was trying to arrest you tried to flee on his ship, and this is
Speedy,
said ship.
when you're
So
ready.
Let's go reintroduce ourselves to the senator.
you know what I really like when Star Wars Star Wars games, when they like let you do things like this, not like play this part of the game, like look at this ship. This is a nice ship, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Like somebody ddesigned all this. You got some drinks here for when you first walk in, a little sitting area.
Doesn't look that comfortable though. Gotta be honest.
You got some no
Yeah,
furniture.
Star Wars seats never look comfortable, and if you've been to Galaxy's Edge, they kind of model them off of that, and they're not comfortable.
Right, on a scale of like cotton soft to like rock hard, where's the seat? Is there some
I
cushion
think
to that?
If I were to say like 10 is soft and 1 is hard, it's probably like a 3.
Right? Yeah, like it's kind of like you know, like the soft kind of material on the dashboard of a car that like you can squeeze it, but it's not soft. Like that's what I'm getting vibes of on that.
Probably.
All Star Wars needs to work on their seating. I haven't seen a comfortable chair in Star Wars yet.
Now you got another.
Well, I'm sure Palpatine's chair is very comfortable in Return of the Jedi.
Like
That chair doesn't look bad.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
what do we think of the pilot's chair? You know,
Looks like a leather gaming chair, and sometimes those can be uncomfortable.
it does kind of look like it's got like a same it's even got like
Yeah.
the support thing. Yeah.
Yeah, are you all gonna ignore the fact that Bodhi ripped off Jay-Z with that line?
No, what did he just say?
Allow us to introduce ourselves to senators.
Sick. Somebody did that. That's on purpose.
If somebody's like, haha, I'm a Jay-Z fan, you're gonna catch this.
Anything else we want to look at in this ship? Well, nah, let's just keep going.
I feel like usually they have, like, it's not like we have a force echo hiding you're gonna find.
Stay back! I'm warning you! I've got an entire
Yeah,
squad
just
in here.
hold the door open.
He's got an entire squad in here.
Be ready just in case.
Enter, and my elite guards will execute you.
You know, I'm gonna just wait to see if there's any
Let's go, Kestis.
additional funny dialogue things here. Nope. Just imagine like if this was like real people and Bode's just like,
Wait for it.
yeah. All right, fine.
This would have been like you're playing Sonic game and he's just like tapping his foot because he's you're not doing.
I knew we had unfinished business. Give us your terminal passcode.
Impossible! They'll execute me!
Speaking of Sonic, that new Sonic game was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
It's on my list. I'm gonna get to it after this.
Sonic Frontiers is actually a lot of fun.
Now, which tool of negotiation
I
shall
haven't
I
been able to
start?
play much of it.
Didn't you
Another game
call
in
me
my backlog.
sharp-tongued?
Not press ears.
This one is
The bar for
Yeah,
Sonic
we'll
games
have
has
to
been
do.
pretty low.
Yeah, it's a solid like 7, 8 out of 10. It's a good game. That's not fantastic. It's a good game.
Maybe I could change his mind.
Oh right, so here we get to do this for the first time.
Oh yeah, a lot
You
of
will
fun.
give me access to your terminal.
I can't.
So I don't remember what I went with first time. I'm gonna go with reward. I think I went with
Yeah, I
trust
did
first
trust.
Unlock
I
it, and
trust
you'll be
you.
rewarded.
I'll be
I
rewarded.
think I did that.
I will unlock the terminal.
I was curious if there's like a fail, if you could fail it, but I think it's just different options.
If he moves, blast him.
Oh, my pleasure.
All right, BD. Let's see what we got.
All right. I forget what was the whole point of coming here? We needed to find I think this map, right?
They're everywhere.
Happy. Imperial deployments, I think.
Not the breakthrough we were hoping for.
Years of fighting. Nothing we've done has slowed them down.
What did you expect? You lost. The Republic is dead.
It was killed by politicians just like you.
Do you think I wanted Utapau
Thanks,
to
Joe
join the
Biden.
Empire? The compromises I made created a future for my people.
I've been to Utapau, Senator. They spit your name out like a curse.
At least they are alive. Why fight when you can't win? Surrender tastes bitter at first, Cal, but sweetens with time. Free me, and we'll cut a deal.
Cal's like, I got a beard now. I don't do that shit.
No,
Yeah,
Senator.
sorry. I have a beard now, Senator. I can't do it. It's just against the beard laws.
Yeah, if this is nice to our politics, they give you like the
Someday
dark
when your
side
children
shirt, you
see
tell them
this,
like when I turn to you, like let him go.
They'll know
Yeah.
the Jedi never stop fighting.
So I thought that was going to happen after this
How
dialogue
disappointingly naive.
because of the first choice I made.
Hey, the twins are getting that
Obviously, we see
ravenous
that
look.
didn't happen.
Let's wrap it up before we have another Karita incident on our hands. Yeah?
Right, so she just said the
He's
twins
coming
again.
with us.
So
Okay,
Yeah,
let's take their food to
twins.
go.
Definitely they twins.
I guess you could, if you wanted to, you could make a whole like spin-off thing of like them running with Saw Gerrera. But I don't know. Does that do anything though? Does that like add anything to Star Wars if it's like here's what Cal was up to before the events of the game? You know, like
I don't think they would want to do that, to be honest with you.
I'm like,
Maybe they could do something in between the events of the game. In the 5 years between
It'll
Fallen
kill
Order and
me.
Survivor.
Oh, I don't know about that.
That's not bad.
Gets his new
Depends on whether
crew.
you cooperate.
Worked with Saw.
That's a skill senator's prize, right?
see, like
Cooperation.
he looks like he's kind of comfortable, but I don't know what. Maybe they don't have like butt bones, you know.
Coob.
Oh, Coob. That's Coob.
What's this guy's name?
He doesn't get one.
Coob and Cobb.
Coob and No.
Oh, here, let's see, because they'll both. Liz. Coob and Liz. Coob and Liz.
I think I like the twins better, I gotta be honest.
You know, looking at this guy, I would never think like, oh, that dude's name is Liz. With two Z's, though.
Well, actually, didn't know this.
We get what we
Liz
need?
is
Yeah.
female.
Wonder what Saul has
Oh,
for us
that's
next.
oh,
First, we gotta
like
get this
you mean
intel topside.
that's Liz and that's a female? Okay,
And Coob is male.
so now, what's the differentiating physical features to?
Or maybe the dots on their head is the same amount.
Right, let's see.
It does look like
So it looks like two.
No.
Yeah, same.
I guess it's probably under the armor, but we can't. That's not available to us at the moment.
Let
That's
me go.
probably DLC.
You'll suffer.
What's their race called again? Right. That's the steamy fan fiction
We got a plan for the
DLC.
senator?
Still thinking it through.
Rule,
We
you
can
know
always
what?
ask
What's the
Coogan
rule?
Liz to
Rule
see whether the
34.
senator can
I'm sure
fly.
there's plenty of pictures of Liz that will differentiate between the two of them on the internet.
What else is their species from?
You'll pay for this,
Um,
Count Kestis.
Is that not the same as Oh no, you know what?
I think it's the guy from
Is there time for a quick tour of Sejan's terminal?
Why can't I think
could
of
see
who
if
he
the senator's
is?
got anything else we could use.
I'm getting them confused with that race that
You can fight the good fight
Yes,
and
yes,
still
yes,
get yours
that's what I'm
along the way,
thinking of.
Cal.
Oh, okay.
That's war.
Maybe next time.
Fine. But lunch is
That's all
on
I
you,
got.
and the twins are
I can't
starving.
think of him now.
I'll try and Google this.
I want to see his picture.
Liz, if only you knew how much you were fucking us up right now. I guess I will proceed with the game. Unless, should we wait and find this out?
They were at the dinner. The dinner.
Ah.
The famous dinner.
Yeah.
Where Boss was supposed to show up.
It's honestly an absolute disgrace that Boss didn't make it.
Was it Coob and Liz specifically, or just their race?
Their race. I don't think, as we've mentioned before, I don't think anyone's in this game except for like.
I've changed my mind. We should always target the Empire.
Yeah. Feels good to make a difference.
Supposedly
No,
Dagon
they're
is
loaded,
from like
filthy rich.
books, like prior
Huts look
to
clean by
Disney.
comparison.
Yeah, High Republic or way before that even.
I bet this senator
Yeah, it's
has the credits.
oh, right. Then this happens. Alright, let's see if I can do this without dying.
What took you so long? While you've been chasing shadows, I have been stuck!
Oh, that's right. I forgot that she's in this. It's Riva. No, I'm just.
You have been caught harboring a traitor.
See, Riva survived that. So.
Yeah, but he's not an angry Sith.
That's true.
Justice!
Yeah, I'm really happy that we got to deal with her. Not a fan of the character.
Beric and Inquisitor!
Who, the Ninth Sister? Oh, and there goes Gabs.
She gone.
Ah, that's a shame.
Ooh, so there's a there was an audio cue that was foreshadowing something that I won't spoil. That I did not realize until just this second playthrough now.
Perfectly fell into the tube.
Right, like no broken limbs or anything. That's fine.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but you can hold this too, but then you hold certain point in the sky and it helps you get.
Because it doesn't happen in a cutscene.
Gotta get to the mantis. Gabs. The twins.
Did we see the twins die? I mean, they were going up against the Ninth Sister, so.
One like flew by you. I don't know if it was Coob or Liz,
I love how you were
us,
like,
buddy.
you got bricks in? Nope, throw it over
Gotta stay
someone.
one step ahead.
I pressed the wrong button, yeah. These always get me. You gotta look for these marks, because only these types of walls you can just, like, forever jump up. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's like, it looks different every world. So like, this one looks like it's rusty. It's like, Cal's gonna go get his tetanus shot after he climbs these walls.
So I think Horizon Forbidden West, I think, does environments that you can climb the best, because in the Horizon games you get like a scanner and it reveals things in the area when you press the button and it does like a quick little like sonic wave of scans, and anything that's climbable gets highlighted yellow for like 30 seconds and then it goes away. So it doesn't ruin the aesthetic of the game, but if you want it, you can see it. This is an optional thing here for the stims, and I think I'm gonna do it because I don't want to die on the stream. Ow! Oh, what? No, I dodged that. Bullshit. Oh god. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I have the I keep forgetting that I have the triangle button. Both of the stances that I used didn't really have triangle as an attack. The Ahsoka stance, you hold down triangle and you can like deflect anything if you hold it down at the right time. I want that third stim just in
canister.
case.
That'll prove useful.
I did not think this one on Coruscant there.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, there you go. You can go back to Coruscant. So there,
Eventually.
there's an easy one for you now, if you go back, because you could just fast travel right to this one. I'll even give you the name of it. It is the Undercity Meats.
Undercity has the meats.
Yeah, look, there they go. There's all the meats. Right there, yeah. And
Obi-Wan's boss, he made franchise up.
I was just gonna say, what you don't see is Obi-Wan in the back room cutting all those meats.
And bringing some home to eat the Force.
All right, come on, just shoot at me. Oh shit! I hate these things. Oh shit! Once you get them once, you just there you go. You just gotta hit them once, and then you can pull or push them.
Toss it here.
I think when I got to this part in the game, when I fell off the ship, or when I got to the ship, I was imagining Coruscant would be over, and then it's like the same thing. I don't want to do this anymore. I was like, I just did this, get to the ship, now I gotta do it again.
Whoop. I gotta go. Oh man, my timing is all messed up. There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm completely missed. Oh my god. All right, you know what? Let's just do this. There we go.
Not today.
I'm trying to get too cute here. Oh, you know what? That's the thing I got to come back to. I'm seeing all the things now like that I don't have the
Don't know abilities for yet.
Can I cut the meats? Oh, look at that. You can cut the meats.
Now does that cook?
I guess so.
It's like it just instantly glows. I don't know, that's starting to fade.
You gotta bring Sylvester Stallone here so you can train for a fight.
Training for my Obi-Wan Kenobi tryouts.
Obi-Wan Kenobi tryout.
So like, this is like Rocky Ball big race for the big match for Creed.
What does this one do? Force Essence. More force. Okay.
He's in here somewhere. We'll find him.
Gotta go through the narrow hallway first, and then we're good.
The animation on this stuff is pretty good.
Oh, right. So this is one of the new force abilities now. Is the you can confuse. Thanks.
Expected me to use it like that.
Right, because in the first game you can only do that to animals, right? And then in this one you can do it to actual enemies. If you go.
Troopers everywhere. Gotta be careful, BD.
You can also oh, wait. Here we go. He goes, I can't wait to find the Jedi. It's gonna be my first kill. Okay. This guy just didn't even care.
All right, so Nick Fran, I've got a question here.
Yeah.
At the end of 2 games, I'll have a.
No one will ever be close to Chopper.
Yeah, no.
I mean, what about? Did we ever talk about the Death Stars now? And then Death Star 2 I think had the same amount of people as SR1 because it's not finished, but it was bigger.
That's a Lando job. Me throwing Star Wars.
Yeah, but the way I look at it is it's mostly empty. But maybe I'm not right.
That was like the cleanest I think I've ever cleared out a room. That was like that actually felt good.
Come here, BD1.
It was nice. I like it.
All right, let's keep going.
Nice door.
I'm done with this place.
You gotta use them, otherwise you lose them. Actually, no, you don't lose them. They stay forever.
Oh, Nick, the twin species is the Clatoonians.
Clatoonians.
Need to center myself.
Yeah, there's one in Force Awakens. He's in the bar hanging out.
One Clatoonian.
Yeah, he's hanging out with that girl who's a spy. But whatever happened with her in the movie? Literally nothing?
Nah,
She just said they're here and then nothing. We never saw her again.
yeah, she is dipped.
That's really funny.
Oh. Stare probe droid in the face. That's what happens.
Got me.
I gotta say, the cutscenes make Cal.
Cal, good to see you.
All right.
Yeah, maybe on your jetpack or.
Spoke too soon.
Nah, I
take
can't
you
do it.
prisoner.
It's not working right now. It's like the ice cream machine at McDonald's. That's when I want it to work.
Ice cream machine. McDonald's has great ice cream. They gotta take her out.
What was it,
Now, Mike, as somebody who's worked at like a customer service job, and you know, you just don't want to do Western Union, but somebody walks in and they have a Western Union. How often do you think those ice cream machines are actually not working? You know, right? Because like, how often were the Western Unions not working? You know.
Whenever it gets too busy, so it's not working.
Oh yeah, no, it's not working today. Try again tomorrow. Yeah.
You come back in 2025. I feel like by then we'll have it straight.
I had a McFlurry about a month ago. That would use the ice cream machine, right?
I would think so.
So I guess the ice cream machine was working that day.
You got lucky, my friend. It's like once every 3 months that thing's working.
I feel like if I ask for a McFlurry, it's gonna work. If I ask for an ice cream cone, they're gonna say it's not working.
You don't even mix it anymore, so it's not really a McFlurry. It's just ice cream with the topping and everything.
So I used to be a big Oreo guy, then I switched to the M&M. I'm back to Oreo.
So,
Listen, you gotta do both.
I don't know if you guys. Oh well, I'll do it in the next one. There's an ability that you have right at the start that the game does not advertise that you have.
Impressive. But you're
Um,
hurting bad inside, Kestis.
I will show you what
can
it is
sense it.
when I can take control
All
again.
the guilt you're feeling for those fools you led to their
They
death
put her here and say, like, look, you got so much better than the first one.
makes
Now
you
got
so
Well,
predictable.
where you fight her in Kashyyyk, right? She gets knocked off the tree.
Yeah, you think she's dead.
So if you hold down L1 and press triangle, you can do this. Yeah.
Yeah, throwing.
I didn't know you could do that. I was like
No,
very
it took
far
me
into
a
the
while
game.
to figure it out.
Ow. Wait, what's the whole bit here? What's the whole thing I got to do here? There we go.
You should add a way for us to spend our channel points on telling you to hydrate.
Oh, I mean, I'm open to suggestions.
You need to hydrate.
I've been slurping down this Baja Blast over here for the past hour. So, does that count as hydration?
I think it's technically the opposite, right? Not quick enough.
Yeah, it's probably doing more damage. It's like eating celery. Like, it's negative calories. Drinking Baja Blast actually just makes you more thirsty.
I think technically making soda is
Because, you know, I'm a doctor, nutritionist. Listen to the Star Wars podcast for all your nutritional needs.
I don't think many drinks.
Oh, right. We get the dual stance now. This is. I played the entire game with dual stance.
Sure you can handle those. I love this stance.
Right, it's in the Dark Mode.
Oh, that's what you mean when you said Ahsoka and Maul. I get it.
Yeah, this is Ahsoka's stance. Well, it's not fully Ahsoka because then he'd be holding them backwards, but.
Yeah. I thought you ran into Maul.
Uh-oh. I guess he would be alive at this point, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's never really dead.
I can't believe it. Like, it's so annoying that they have no one died, and like he finally died, which is great. But I actually wish he didn't die because I'd love to see like Mandalorian like that.
And there. Oh, not yet. How do I combat this part? I don't know what to do with this.
I just waited.
Oh, so that's the ability I was trying to use. I kept getting hit because we didn't have it yet. You gotta hold down triangle, and then you automatically parry it. Yeah, there you go.
Masana! You were a Jedi Knight before you betrayed our order.
This is mad.
Your name was Masana Tide.
No, it wasn't.
Alright, that foot. I don't recognize me because of the red foot.
You're right. I don't have a hydrate check. I have a posture check because I got horrible posture.
I was gonna do it, but you looked like you were sitting perfectly, so I didn't do it.
It's I'm not. There's a thing wedged here in my back. Otherwise, I would be like this. So this would be like the right posture.
Yeah.
All right. So Cal kills.
Okay.
Night Sister. Yeah.
Spoilers.
Well, it just happened.
Yeah, it's a little spoiler for you. No,
First they just do the full Thanos and just have him like chop her head off.
Okay, so this first opening section is a lot longer than I remember it. We're
third, I think.
We're like an hour and 10 minutes in, and we still haven't even.
Oh, I see something I can get into later.
Oh wait, where was it? Up there? Oh yeah, that thing, right?
Yeah, that thing. We can get into
Yeah.
later.
So BD slice that. Get rid of this flame. In we go. Did you guys see online all the different Cal Kestis combinations people were doing, as far as just like outfits and?
Oh yeah.
I love the mullet mustache combination with like the dirty white beater shirt.
It's the best one.
Porn star Kestis?
Yeah.
It looks like the guy. What's the name of the guy? The pitcher. The HBO show. Eastbound and Down.
Yeah. Oh, Kenny Powers. Right.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
gonna say the Rami Malek as what's his name? Oh, Freddie Mercury look.
Oh yeah. There's some pretty crazy outfits too that you can get going. So I like wrenching pole. I do wrenching pole combined with, because you can like bring a group of enemies together. So you do that, and then the dual blade, the dual wield like throw around. You can bring like 10 enemies into a thing. Just press triangle and just wreck them all in one shot. That's my go-to mob strategy.
All right, let's go.
So Coruscant kind of looks like this is kind of giving me Final Fantasy VII vibes here, because you look up and you don't see a sky, you just see like a plate. Anyway, Star Wars. BD wants to scan that guy.
He wants to scan the Concord.
As I try to murder it.
I don't know why when they had this elevator, like I died like 3 times down the elevator.
Oh, because you just go down the hole, down the shaft.
The others made it out.
So,
They'll meet us
based
at the
on what you guys have played in the game, what do you like? What's your like prediction? Like, where do you think the game is going? I will try my best not to. I will not emote. I'll turn my camera off if you want. Oh, because
I'm not far enough to make an accurate prediction. I believe it's that.
I think there'll be a dinner and Voss will be there. I honestly have no clue right now. I think I'm still super new that I feel like, not to say that the missions are endless, but it's almost like I just feel like I don't have any.
You're doing chores.
Right, I feel like I'm just doing the chores in the beginning of the game first before I actually get like to the meat and potatoes of the actual story.
Oopsies.
Conflict.
And that's it. Game over.
Fantastic.
Also, see, we're going right into a picture of our own face. A little young Cal Kestis.
Oh, and our bounty hunter we need later.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. The Australian alien. Australian. Shit.
She's got Cad Bane tag. Not Cad Bane.
Probably.
I know that.
You
Might
come
be a
here.
disguise.
I totally forgot to switch to the dual sabers. Okay.
I will say, I think they've given Cal a story where I'm at.
They've given Cal what?
Interesting story direction considered here.
Yeah. Yeah. Cal definitely goes through.
Things.
Yeah. It's the whole like the oh, Vanguard, thank you for the raid. Hell yeah. We got 4 more people in this party. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? They definitely handle Cal very, very well with his whole arc and where he's going in this game.
I like also that like I feel like I'm pretty far. We still haven't gotten yet the why the crew broke up deal.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
not sure either, so don't spoil it for me, Mike.
I haven't gotten there yet, so I'm telling you.
I'm only like 10 minutes into the game apparently with the percentage that I'm hitting.
Well, I beat it with 60%, so you're probably not that bad.
Yeah, I'm almost done. At 20? Shit.
You're a third of the way through. It sounds.
Super close.
I'm at 47% right now. We can make completion.
Yeah, thanks for the raid, Vanguard. If you're streaming later, I'm definitely I'll try to bring some people into that. Does this open? This does open.
Oh, it's actually a door open there.
Yeah, that's why I got confused. I'm like, wait, but does this go anywhere? Oh, it's the way we have to go. Okay.
There are buddies.
To our left.
Almost got
So this crazy son of a
Oh
gun.
no, my character died. That's.
I'll
I'm sorry.
manage.
Chat,
What
not
happened to the
listening.
Inquisitor?
Dead.
Was I as lazy in my later years as I was in the early years?
And the twins. I should have.
They know what
They
they
have
signed
names.
up for. We need to get
Yeah,
outside
it's
the trenches
Liz
back
and
to Saw Gerrera.
Who?
Sebulba.
We all follow.
Hey, welcome back, Nick.
Thank you.
Yeah. BD, call the ships.
Where's Hondo? We need him.
Jeez. Listen, if we get a Hondo in game before we get him a live action, I wouldn't be upset.
The thing is, if you do Hondo, you have to have like the voice guy, right?
The
Like,
service I was hoping
right.
for.
We've needed Hondo for
Got a
some
horse.
time now, and I'm getting a little annoyed.
although I guess anybody could really be Hondo, and then you just put the voice over it.
Some payback.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need an actor to be Hondo. Just put anybody in makeup and have them read lines, and then dub in the voice afterwards.
It's definitely doable. I think the dubbing is definitely doable. How well they'll do it, I'm not sure, but
Right. Like, I feel like Hondo would be better practical effects, not CG.
right. I agree with that. I think you'd be good with the pirates in Mandalorian. I think that would be a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Captain Seaweed?
Captain.
No, not Captain Seaweed. No.
That truly did look like, I was like, is this Pirates of the Caribbean? Is that what's like happening right now?
Davy Jones.
I'm seeing another door that I can. I don't know if you've gotten the ability to
No.
unlock these doors yet, Mike, but that's
I think I'm almost there.
okay.
So if it's the thing with the R1 and X, I've got moving into position.
But it's like, are we really gonna?
Let's do this.
You're really gonna go back to this planet?
I might.
I mean, look at all these red spots that you can't get access.
I guess it depends on your level of interest, honestly. So I could see it. I mean, I mean, if you're that into in the game, I'm into the game to just get through the story, know what happens, and beat it. So I'm not gonna go back for it.
Just think of it as a shrine from Zelda.
No.
Yeah. Do you really need all those shrines? Do you really need all? Do you really need all those Korok seeds?
No, I won't do that. I won't do them. I just completely ignore them.
Did you see like online like people are posting videos of them like spit roasting the Korok guys and just like
Putting them on crucifixes.
yeah, like torturing the Korok guys. Here we go. I've been waiting for this all damn day. Let's go. You do one of these, bring them together, and then a triangle. As I hit only one enemy.
Yeah, I'd say that was really effective.
Wait, did you say the Flash?
Yeah, the commercial's on in the background, and I just
Oh.
cannot wait to see it.
Is Ezra Miller? Is he just not canceled anymore? Like, what happened with
I
that?
think he is. I just think this movie was already.
Yeah, it's too late. It's too late, and then the day after it comes out, they're gonna say, "Alright, you're fired."
They take $1 million. You cannot be fired.
I'm so excited to see it.
They got hit by a storm when they're gonna bear.
Not anymore.
Try and do your job. Getting off their ship by the force and just into a lightsaber.
Yeah. There you go.
Guy's like, it's just Tuesday, man. Just doing my job.
How the hell did you land in here? No way.
Hold on, wait. I gotta take you out. Oh, right. Bode's here. I forgot. Bode. There we go.
That'll teach him.
I like using the combination. Oh, nice of you to join. He came out of that door really fast, right? Like that was. My favorite thing about this, using this particular combination of stances, is he just puts them together all in like one fluid motion. Whereas like some of the other ones, you gotta like actually like switch around stuff. But
Yes, I like that dynamic.
Yeah, like when you go from single to double, like he has like half of it still on his belt, so he like clips it to his belt and then pulls it off. It seems a little wonky.
That was all yours, Bode. Had a hunch this might be a hot exit. See you both in the air.
Ready?
that he basically just said, "I'll see you when I dramatically die for everything."
Spoilers, dude.
Got the other on the man.
Spoilers.
I didn't say.
Cool
So this is the first part where I was like, "That's a bad idea." Him giving Bode, he's like, "Here's a beacon to where we are at all times." I'm like, "You don't know this guy."
Gotta make a cut, huh, BD?
Right? Like this guy just like did a couple of jobs with
May the force be with you.
with Forrest Whitaker.
You're a great fighter,
You know?
Cal. Yeah, let's see how well you slaughter.
Yeah, the daughter thing is the only thing making you think, oh, maybe he's sincere.
All right, I can't be bad. I have a daughter.
Doing it for my daughter.
Are we looking
You're just like Sandman from Spider-Man 3.
Whatever it is.
You're right.
I'll have to wait
Yes,
until
you
he
did
gets
one. He
pretty
wasn't really
safe.
in one, but he was in one.
And that is the best Spider-Man, is Spider-Man 3. There's a funny like meme that was like when My Chemical Romance first reunited. It was like it shows that scene where Peter Parker looks in the mirror and he just like starts putting his hair down, you know, and it's like that feeling when MCR reunites and he's just putting his bangs over his eyes.
soon as we breach the surface, jump to light speed.
Gotta take the risk. We've already overstayed our welcome.
Another thing. Lost my mind if I'm on this little platform and all of a sudden 3 ships are flying by me when I'm trying to weld
Got
something.
company.
I would have
On my mark, hit the brakes. We'll drop behind him.
Copy that, Bravo.
haven't seen this one before.
It's alright, I've got some maneuvers. Some evasive maneuvers.
Literally just stole it from Top Gun.
Is it in the Family Guy parody when he's like, I got some evasive maneuvers? He's like, that's your evasive maneuver? You just drifted slightly to the left.
I'll peel off.
Yeah, it's from there.
Good luck.
That first Family Guy Star Wars parody is like, yeah, it's kind of amazing how shot for shot remake it actually is.
Signs up in 20 minutes.
Hold on.
I love the counter. The whole counter plot line. Yeah, I love that. Family Guy was like my favorite show back then. Obviously,
That's
I
one
love
way to do it.
Star Wars.
Learn that move from you.
So
There's our exit. We're almost there.
Wall coming in from the surface.
In our tail. We're trapped.
Blue Harvest was the working title for Jedi.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Didn't realize that either, yeah.
It doesn't really make any sense why would we name that, you know? It's just the key. And then the other ones were called something Dark Side, and I don't know what the other one was called. It's a Trap. It's a Trap with the third one.
I think we might have I think we might have soft locked here. I can hear.
It working.
Well, that's the show, everyone.
Yeah. Well. Anyway.
It's funny because I was actually going to ask you, recovery room, Nick. I was going to ask you, did you experience any issues with this game in your first playthrough? Because I've heard some horror stories, at least with the computer port, the PC port for it. But now we're seeing it firsthand.
Yep. So this is the Jedi Survivor experience. Part of the survival is.
Did you
this.
just sit down and this is what happened?
Well, you went to hyperspace.
Yeah, I think this happened to me, but it fixed itself.
Did you tap your PS5? Like, you know?
No, I think I just left it alone, and then eventually it worked. Like I maybe hit the PlayStation button to go to the menu, and then went back into the game, and it worked.
2 hours later.
Let's see.
Something like that.
Yeah, my one thing I noticed was like every once in a while I would have like a puzzle where like I would get like if you missed the first attempt, it would just lock you out, and you'd say, "Nope, you can't do it. You have to start over and get back here, and then do it again."
Well, I had 2 crashes when I was playing a game, and the first one ironically happened when Cal literally said like, "I don't think this could get any worse." Game crash. That was the first one, and then the second one, right? Yeah. And then the second one, I beat what felt like to me the final boss, and then I was like, "All right, time to just finish this game." Game crashed, and I was like, all right, no big deal, I'll just fight that boss again. And then I reloaded the game, and it was like, oh, by the way, your save file was corrupted, and the only backup was from about 9 hours ago.
You told me that last week.
Yeah, at the softball game. I would have had it beat a week earlier, but then I had to replay like 9 hours of the game.
Oh man. That's brutal.
I guess I'm gonna close it out and start over. I mean, we were just about to the point where we wanted to stop, right?
Yeah, we just like we were just like cutscenes.
A gripe I have with the game is maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe you guys can tell me if there's something I'm missing. It's like if I want to save the game, I need to make a point to go and save the game.
So yeah, so there are auto saves.
Save, right? There's no quick save though.
There's no quick save. The auto save for the most part is pretty generous. But I guess we'll see a perfect example of where is this gonna dump me now when I load.
There was a time where I was exhausted. I really needed to go to bed, and I was in the middle of a planet, and
I couldn't find the thing, and I kept looking at last saved. I think it's something that tells you last time it saved, like how many minutes ago, and it was like
when you would have
27,
quit the game.
27 minutes ago. I'm like, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing a half hour again. So I took another 20 minutes getting to the area where I needed to save, and I was a little annoyed because I wanted to go to bed.
All right, let's press continue and see what happens.
You're gonna be threatening the senator in his ship.
Oh, nope.
Okay, there you go.
Took some hits back there.
Yeah, we
Makes sense. That seems like a
I'm running
spot.
diagnostics while I transmit the intel.
Right?
we took some hits back there. Like we sure did.
Yeah, I mean, my console crashed, bro.
Although we didn't get an actual crash though.
No, we
It's-
just got a lock.
It's got a freeze that who knows if you left it on for an hour if it would have stayed that way properly, right?
This information doesn't.
I'm too impatient to find out. So
I think I had that happen to me in the Guardians of the Galaxy game numerous times.
so this picture just drills in the fact that like his entire crew just died.
Yeah, like that.
Oof.
And notice how Bo's not in this picture either.
Right, because Bode, I don't think Bode wasn't a part of the crew. I think Bode was just kind of like additional support.
Yeah, he was like the new guy.
Breaks off my table, kid. Well, it's as we hoped.
And now, in case you don't remember what happened in the first game,
That's great, Seer.
look at little baby Cal.
Stop the Empire from getting the rest. Patience.
How old is Cal in the first game?
Be won soon.
I want to say maybe like
I don't know.
It's probably like a teenager, right? Like late teens.
probably like 17.
If he's oh, you know, I was gonna ask you a question, but I don't want to spoil things.
And I have seen only a little
But based on who's on the screen, I think you know what I was gonna ask you.
Yeah, I do.
How do you feel about that thing I was going to ask you?
I will return to Dathomir.
That's one of the instinct developments I gotta say.
And whisper what
Yeah,
have
I think they
learned
handle it
from my
well.
sleeping sisters.
It's as vague as we're gonna be.
They were not invited.
They do drop a lot of hints.
You know, it's not often I break out an old family recipe like this.
They're really
Well, what do you think?
Isn't there a rumor that this character from Dathomir shows up in one of the live-action shows?
Too much salt is bad for you.
who, like Marin or like the villain that was on Dathomir in the last one?
No, Marin. Was it Book of Boba Fett? Because she has like the same exact colors and cloak on that Dathomir, and it kind of looks like a character, but she has a different name.
Smell something burning.
I can't remember now. I feel like I saw that somewhere on social media.
It's possible. I don't know if I saw anything like that, but that'd be cool.
If I find it, I'll send it to you guys.
It's like I literally just saw a video when I got home, and it was like somebody was playing in A New Hope when they're all getting ready, and you hear over the PA system they call Phoenix Squadron get ready kind of thing, and I was like, oh, that's cool. That was probably added like 5 years ago, but it's still cool that it was added in, you know.
Yeah.
Any ports nearby that won't turn us in for a reward? Yeah.
You know, considering that his entire crew just died, he's like pretty fine.
He's taking it well, yeah. He's just like, par for the course.
Hey, let me watch a video about the people I actually care about.
Right. Like, let me look at this photo.
Would be a good
All right,
place to
screw
lay
this
low.
photo. Let me look at the video.
If anyone knows how to fix
I
up
put
the
the whole
mantis,
movie.
it's Grease Dritus.
So what are you guys doing time-wise? Do we go to the next planet, or is this a good place to call it?
It's a good place to call it.
Because, right.
This next class can take you at least another 3 hours.
Yeah, well, not to get through the whole planet, but I guess just to see the first main plot point. But I guess we'll talk about that on the podcast, so. So before we, call it and wrap it up, I guess let's take a look at, like, these seats, you know?
These seem to have less to them, you know?
Yeah.
Headrest is a little lackluster.
Grease is elevated high because he's short.
Right.
Oh, yeah, look at that. These look like the same material as
Just different color.
although
That looks like a softer leather though. It looks
I was-
like it's kind of broken.
That looks a
in-
little better.
I was just gonna say yeah, it looks like you can tell it's been satin. Like it looks a little
Right.
bit more comfortable.
Definitely not showroom quality.
Oh, look at these. These have been satin
No,
for
these
sure.
Are, no, these are terrible. You gotta replace those.
Great wood almost.
We got some beady parts over here. Are those artichokes? No.
Seems to be. I was gonna say what seems to be artichokes, a piece of toast, and
Eggs.
eggs. Yeah.
Those have been sitting out way too long.
Yeah.
Grease does make it a point to say how disgusting Cal has been left the ship. So, spoiler alert, you meet up with Grease, and then this bed on a scale of
Yeah. Scale of 1 to prison. That's prison.
We know
like.
it's down the hallway a little more, right?
the workbench.
The workbench.
Yes, we should go to the workbench.
I can't.
Can't yet.
You gotta unlock it. Yeah. You unlock it in that. I forgot the name of the area, but you get the second. That like overgrown place where you step on the ground and you get eaten by the bugs.
Right.
No, workbench unlocks earlier than that.
I think the first one's right there.
No, you can go. You can use it on the ship. Once you pick up BD's parts, I think it'll let you.
Oh, probably. Yeah, because then it's gonna be like, oh, hey, BD, do you want me to put these parts on you? Maybe. I don't have everything. Oh, yep. There you go. Okay.
There it is.
That's-
There it is.
So I guess we'll pick the lightsaber color as part of the Truth or Dare.
Yep. This is it.
Although I should do it with a new game plus because I'll have everything unlocked at that point. Right now we only have the 2.
This one's ready to go.
But as far as colors, you got a lot of colors right from the start.
Wait, you have some more colors at the end there.
I didn't get the party one.
Yeah, I don't have the party or it looks like you have red.
What is party? Is it just like RGB?
I think
Does it-
every time you light it, it changes a different color.
And what is the red one that you have there? Is that just all?
It's just
red.
It's just red.
Did you pre-order the game?
No. But
Did you get?
I-
Maybe because he beat it, even though it's not New Game Plus. Maybe that's why he has.
Yeah,
all of
I
it.
don't have party and
I don't have party or red.
well, what is? I want to see what party does.
do it.
Does it?
Watch. So if you
We're almost
My assumption is it's different every
Head to the
time.
cockpit.
right, so if you go back on the workbench,
Oh, right, and then put it out, right? Yeah.
just
Give me a
just
sec.
keep switching
I'm gonna
it.
tweak a
You'll
few
see
things.
it'll change color.
Pretty cool.
Oh,
So
okay.
yellow. Now go to white, blue. You see, like I think every time you go in,
Oh, it changes. Yeah.
okay, randomized.
That's cool. So you guys all saw or well, Nick, you probably didn't get to the part where you meet the main villain, one-armed guy yet, right?
I met him.
Oh, you did. Okay, so it's cool. I think that's the first time that you see in real time somebody like corrupt a kyber crystal, right?
Yeah.
Because that's how
Yeah.
they turn red, right? They're not
Yep.
naturally found red. It gets like corrupted.
Yeah, correct.
So that's cool. You see him like twist it open, and then he's just like, "I'm angry at this thing," and it turns red.
Yeah,
Let's
two
see
things
how
I'll
it
mention is
handles.
obviously like the orange one, like it's something that's in the Ahsoka trailers, the orange lightsabers.
So that's probably a thing for that. Okay, well, I guess we will stop it here. I guess thanks for anybody who's here from that raid. Thanks for coming in on the raid. If you don't know who these people are, down below me, I forgot where it was. They have a podcast called Sky Guys. There's gonna be links in the description after this is published for all that stuff. But yeah, so thanks for coming, guys. I guess what are your since everybody's played the opening now, like what are your guys like initial like feelings on the game, like initial impressions of it?
Nick, I'll defer to you on this one. Play it first.
Yeah, I like the opening a lot. I love that we started on Coruscant. It made me feel like, oh my god, we're back here. That's so cool. And we mentioned it on this playthrough. I really like the fact that you keep all your abilities, powers, whatnot from the first game, and it's just building upon that. So far, I was like, okay, this seems like Fallen Order 2. At this point in the game, that's how I felt and how I still kind of feel, but in a good way.
Right.
I like that it teed up basically like gave you like the basic gist, like, oh, we're gonna get going here. Plus, it does give you the mystery of like why is Cal with all these people, and not like the crew he left the first game with. So it'll give you that little mystery of the game, which is nice.
Right, and then you see the video and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. This is the family, you know?
Yeah. I like the flashbacks as well, but I also do like how just the gameplay in general just seems like... I think it just seems better than Fallen Order. I couldn't get into Fallen Order that much. This one I'm like fully invested in after 4 hours. Like after 4 hours of Fallen Order, I was like, I still stink. I don't have the power. Like, you know, it just seemed very... I get what they were doing, but it seemed very difficult to get into it because you were struggling as a character as well in the game. So I'm definitely hooked, even though I'm about 4 hours in. So it's been good. I like the opening.
Okay, so that's cool. So you feel like because it starts you off as a more powerful version of yourself, then you're like, that's easier onboarding for you as opposed to the first one?
Yeah, it seemed... So I think Fallen Order seemed clunky to me only because of the design, not because it was a badly made game or poorly made game is probably a better way to say it. It was more so because they said, hey, the character is new to being a Jedi, and you're gonna feel those growing pains, which I respect, but for someone who's has a lot of time to play video games or as much as he would like, it's hard to get into when you're struggling, on easy when you start the game.
Right. Sweet. All right, so yeah, I guess that's it for today. Thanks to everybody who joined in on this stream. I guess, do you guys let's do some plugs before we get going. And any plugs you hear, I'll get links for in the description and everything. But I guess we'll start at the top and work our way down. Mike.
You follow me on Twitter at MPhilis331, MPHILIBS331. Nick, you want to throw out our social media handles for the Sky Guys podcast?
Yep, we're at Sky Guys Podcast. One word. That's on Instagram and Twitter.
And I'll go Pete last.
Yeah, so on Twitter at PJ Consadori29, that's CONSADORI on Twitter.
All right, so yeah, that's it. Stay tuned because next week at some point I'm gonna be on their podcast talking about the events of this game. So stay tuned for that. And that's it. That's all I got. So Sky Guys, thanks for coming on. It's always fun doing this. And yeah, what day is today? I won't be streaming tomorrow because I'm actually going away this weekend. So Friday stream is canceled. That's why we did one tonight. So we'll be back on Monday. So I'll see everybody on Monday. Thanks for hanging out. Peace out.